Today on the American Truck Podcast, Pokemon Go gets free data on T-Mobile. There's a new NES coming out. The first episode of the Telltale Batman game is coming out soon. And we talk about the top trending games from June on YouTube. Hello and welcome to the American Truck Podcast with Andrew C.
Dan Jefferson B.
Hashtag Vape Nation.
And Freelance Gamer.
You should probably clarify that because...
I was gonna say, it's not what you think.
Because last I checked, you didn't vape.
No,
he means Vaporeon Nation.
There it is.
Pokemon Go. And he's using a popular Twitch meme, as well as worldwide meme, but very popular on Twitch at the moment, to explain that Vaporeon shall conquer all.
Doc, yes. How many Pokemon are you up to right now?
I deleted like most of mine.
Like how many unique? Do you know how many unique Pokemon you have?
Well, the Vaporeon's my strongest.
Pokedex.
So one. Oh, Pokedex. No, I haven't paid attention.
One.
Oh, okay.
One unique Pokemon. Okay. Good to know. Hey,
I want to be able to battle, not catch them all.
So,
okay. Respect.
So PSA type thing here. T-Mobile's giving out free Pokemon Go data for a year if you sign up.
Yeah, do it by the 27th.
Yep. But yeah, so if you play Pokemon Go and you have T-Mobile, you definitely want to go and check that out in the T-Mobile Tuesday promotions. Because
I have a feeling so many people are going to sign up for T-Mobile phone service just for that reason.
I don't know about that, maybe, but it all depends. I mean, T-Mobile
they also have
varies.
Another thing, not the promo, just because I have them, I know this. They do unlimited data for your media as well.
Oh yes,
right.
Yeah,
and I think that's why this falls in that category, is because they have that promotion already going.
Like, yeah, basically it's fault. But you have to. Here's the thing: the media one comes with your contract. This one you have to actually go in through T-Mobile Tuesday and request it. You have to redeem it. Correct.
Interesting.
Right. Not everyone gets
it. So it's not going to be free for everyone if you don't download their app and do it.
Right, but you also get like
moral
other
of the story
free
is
things
to download the app
well,
and do it.
too.
Yeah, well,
exactly.
the other free things you get is you get to basically spin a wheel, and you can get possibly nothing, or what I got today, which was kind of hilarious, which was 50% off their accessories. And generally it's stuff like that, where it's, hey, go buy things.
Right.
You got like one in probably millions of chance to get even the, like, here's a $100 gift card.
But the chance still exists.
Right, of course. And the Pokemon Go free data is a guaranteed thing, though.
Yeah, so that is absolutely guaranteed.
You do get that, and then you also end up getting, little things on Tuesdays. So it's just T-Mobile's way of trying to give back to their customers.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing with Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go is officially the biggest mobile game ever for peak daily active users. It's beat Candy Crush with, I believe, it was 21 million active daily
quite
users
something
currently.
Because I know when it started becoming bigger than Tinder, we knew that we were onto something. But now the fact that we beat Candy Crush,
Yep.
Like,
and we're not even released in all countries yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You are correct. We have not even seen the full global rollout.
What we have seen is the full global crashing that always happens with this game.
Every new country.
Yep. Yep. It seems like every day this game does not launch for a few hours and then starts working
because
again.
So many people are trying to get in it. Yep. It's a problem. Yes. Is it kind of a good problem to have? Well, yeah. If I had to have a problem, I would rather it be too many people are trying to play the game at once.
That's true, and I don't know exactly that you could ever really stress test this kind of scenario.
This is the stress test. We are the stress test.
Yeah. I would imagine you would greatly assume that it will be overhyped and accessed. Like, too many people will try to access it, but how do you really gauge the correct number?
What that means.
Right, and even if they have
like
a scaling...
overgauge or undergauge?
Right.
Even if they had a scaling cloud, you probably, you can't keep up with the demand. It's too fast.
Yeah, yeah. I question how quick you can roll out Amazon AWS and whatnot.
Right. There's got to be a time limit.
I almost kind of want there to be like a test. Like,
you know, would just see like an Amazon ad comparing 2 different platforms or something like that, going,
oh, for deployment times.
like had they used our app, used AWS instead of whatever service here, they could have rolled out servers within 3 minutes of knowing that they needed more capacity. Like something like that.
You are spoken like a true industry man right now, Andy. But we've got bigger things to move on to other than just industry news from the IT world.
Why, yes, indeed we do. So the big pre-expansion patch for World of Warcraft has gone live this week, which brings all of the content for Legion and crams it into your hard drive. So if you haven't patched your WoW, prepare for your WoW patch to be large this week.
Yeah. So go launch the patcher. Go make a sandwich. You'll be fine.
Hey, so speaking of things that you have to patch, which is kind of weird, the Realm of Shadows, which is the first part of Telltale's Batman series, is gonna come out August 2nd if you buy it digitally. If you want it on a disc, though, which was only going to come with the first episode and then a code to get the rest of them, you have to wait till September 16th to get the disc.
That's a bit bizarre.
I wonder if there's a manufacturing issue there.
Very well. It sounds like it's a supply chain issue, but what's interesting to me is just simply the fact that even if you start with a disc, you're still finishing digitally.
Right, yeah, no matter what, you have to have, you're going to get a digital copy at some point because
they're releasing it episodically, so they wouldn't want all the data on the disc anyway in case someone could crack it.
Right, well, even so, they didn't just, like, release a series of cheap discs.
Right, and this even assumes that they could release a finished disc.
Right.
You know, the game is probably in active development. Like, I can't imagine, if it's 3 parts, I can't imagine all 3 parts are done at the beginning.
Or if they are done, they're still testing and probably fixing dialogue and
like
they did with the other games.
There will probably be patches that patch previous episodes when newer episodes launch.
Right. I'm sure that.
I could definitely see that.
Definitely something that would happen.
Andrew, would you mind backing down your speed there about a 10 or so?
Yeah, sorry. I got a little lost for a bit.
Yeah, I'd seen that. I was like, where is he going? You're literally going in circles.
I did kind of go in circles, so I'm going the right direction now. So
it's but a small problem. And speaking of small things
indeed, Nintendo released or told people that they were going to release a Nintendo Classic Mini, which is basically a micro-sized NES that comes preloaded with 30 games. It's got an HDMI port on it, and comes with one NES Classic controller, which looks like the original NES controller, but is not the same connector, so you can't use your existing one you already got with it, unfortunately, nor can you use this with the old system. But some of the titles that it has includes, but is not limited to, Donkey Kong, Dr. Mario, Ice Climber, Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 1, 2, and 3, Mega Man 2, The Legend of Zelda 1 and 2, and then there's, count however many I didn't say, up to 30, and then you'll have the rest of the games that are going to be loaded onto that. Those are the big important ones.
Right.
Well, I'm actually curious, and I'm going to do a little look here just to see if it's there. Yeah, they don't have it, and I knew they wouldn't. You know what game they're not putting on it? Duck Hunt.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, because then you need a light gun. Whole new
because that no one wants. Well, the problem is, and this became a very big issue back in the day, was that Duck Hunt had kids using a light gun, and actually that caused a lot of big problems. Because the original light gun was gray. A lot of us owned the orange ones, which was the redeveloped one.
Right.
Which was made so that it wouldn't look like a firearm. So I'm not surprised that nowadays that we don't see Duck Hunt on this. It actually makes me sad because Duck Hunt's so iconic that it's even in Super Smash Brothers, and we don't have it on this.
What I'm most interested about with this whole system is that because they're using some sort of HDMI scaler built in, I've been doing some research recently into how we upscale classic Nintendo games and other games of the same era. And so what I'm most interested in is like how crisp and how HD is this really? Right. Because even like the WiiWare titles are not that amazing. They're good, but they're not fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. So
like, what's
that
going
will
on
be
under the hood with this?
It will be interesting to see. Fun fact: you cannot look under the hood of this. The chamber port is sealed.
It's only for the show.
Yep. It does not have a functioning card slot.
No functioning
thing.
slot. That's unfortunate.
They also
Dude,
said
if that thing made me toast, I'd be so happy.
They also said that those 30 games are the
Brilliant.
only games coming to it. There's no other games. There's no internet access. There's no downloadable games that you can put on the thing. It's 30 games that stuck that way.
I give it a week.
Which is kind of disappointing, at least on the official side.
Yeah, I was about to say, I give it a week.
Which makes
60 bucks for a cool little thing to put your pie in and emulate games better.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very true. Very, very true. That comes out November 11th.
Awesome, right in time for Christmas. It's
Yep.
perfect.
You can guarantee that was their goal.
Oh yeah, and it's great timing.
It fits
It's
that
great,
those
it scratches
little
the itch.
those little like Pac-Man joystick niche product things that grandparents buy their grandkids.
Right. Well, I'm gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot of like 20 and 30 somethings. I have people in my office.
Oh yeah.
Like over the moon about this because they were like, "Wait, we get the original games," because they don't understand emulators or
Right.
have a moral conscience against it. Totally respect that.
Right.
And so this is a way that Nintendo is just releasing this on a legit platform.
Yeah, it's the same thing
You
as
know.
when Atari released their console that does that exact same thing. It's got preloaded games
Right.
on it that
And their
are
Steam
all of
library.
the classic Atari games. And then their Atari Vault that came out more recently.
The Vault, which is fantastic. It's a great idea. It really is.
But the Atari product I was thinking about was from like when we were in middle school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
where it was the joystick and the RCA ports on the end of it.
Yep.
Although,
yep.
if you
Dude, that
remember,
was the
there was the mock version.
Yes,
But
of course.
Yeah, now we're probably going to, and this would be a buyer's beware if you are someone. I don't know why you're listening to us, but if you're listening to us and you're not sure what we're talking about here, make sure to get the actual Nintendo license certified one, and not one of the mock ones that I can guarantee you are going to come out.
Yep. That will be $30 or something like that.
And it'll say something like Mess Classic Collection.
Yep. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you are interested in buying one of these. To talk about some like hardware-y things, the GTX 1060 is officially out, but as I expected, good luck finding one.
As with every NVIDIA 10 series chip we've seen this year, it is nigh impossible to get a hold of one, at least until the next quarter. The 1060 is a great card, but it's going to take time.
It sold out quick.
That price point, though, made it so great. It's so tempting to get.
Yep. I mean, and there's a couple different third-party providers that I saw in Newegg, and I think as of a couple hours ago, there was only one of them that was still available.
Right. I'm not surprised by that.
And the rest of them were all gone already.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely my next purchase for PC upgrading, because that would be awesome. But it's gonna take time.
Certainly an upgrade over the 660 that you have. Or do you
Correct.
Have a 670?
Although I have a 660 for the Win edition.
Yes.
And the only reason why I know that is because I pulled it out today so I could upgrade my CPU, RAM, and motherboard and cooler to now have the Intel i7 6700 regular edition, not the K for overclocking. Don't need it. It already clocks beautifully as is.
Right, of course. So that is a thing. What you should get for your computer is a 10 terabyte Seagate Barracuda Pro drive.
10 terabytes. Now we're talking my language here.
Exactly.
Tell me more about this 10 terabyte Seagate hard drive.
It's got 3,200 RPMs, and it goes for the low cost of $535.
Great, googly moogly. That's a fantastic price.
Oh, and you want to get it, so I'm gonna send you right over to the download page where you can download yourself one of these and print it out, and you can put it right into your computer as is, and it
There you
works.
go.
It's on paper. That's how good Seagate is now. You can print your own hard drives.
Wow, that might be the most expensive sheet of paper in existence right now.
You just scan your $100 bills on your scanner, email them to Seagate, and they send you back a PDF of your hard drive.
Brilliant. What a world we live in with technology.
It is. It really is. It really is.
That would so make my top 10 list of favorite things.
Oh yeah.
Technology.
Speaking of that, you hear about YouTube's top trending games of June?
Oh, we have a top trending list. We'll lay it on me. What have we got?
Yes,
What's coming in at number 10?
For some reason, Google did not feel the need to put one out for May, which I was bummed about.
And it's a glitch.
Yeah, we got one for June, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Any guesses what you think might be on this list if you haven't already perused it? Or what do you think I should say?
Go count.
What do you... No.
Well, it's for June.
Because it's for June.
For June.
But even if you have looked at the list already and you don't want to make something up,
Overwatch,
what do you think should have been on this list that maybe isn't?
Overwatch would have been one of my guesses.
Rocket League for sure.
Rocket League, I could see. That makes sense.
Yep.
What else is huge right now?
Oh, Mighty Number 9.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
I could be.
Just because it's of that shininess, the newness. Gosh, I can't even think right now.
I think
I got nothing.
That's pretty much what the big titles.
I would say those are the big titles that came out, right?
Yep, and absolutely none of those made the
them.
Trending games list. Now remember, this is a list of not necessarily overall popularity of games in their release, but it is what content creators are making videos on YouTube. So remember last time, and we were very perplexed by the fact that The Sims 2 made it onto the list at like number 8 or something like that, and didn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, you know what? It's what people want to make that video on. Yeah. So number 10 is Arma 3.
Which
number
is
9 is Watch Dogs 2.
Total. Wait, Watch Dogs 2 doesn't exist yet.
I was gonna say, wait, what?
Watch_dogs, but now the only reason why I could think that is because when the Watch Dogs 2 trailer dropped, people would have made videos about it.
Very possible, and that's
trailer
here
footage
in trending. So
because there was like a 27-minute video that was released by Ubisoft talking about all of the cool niche stuff that they put into Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, so
which
that's,
if you couldn't
that's
tell
a lot
already,
of hype there in this game, and that's
I'm a fan.
Probably why it hit number 9. This is my surprising one for this set is Surgeon Simulator 2013 has made it to number 8 for this.
Why are you not surprised about that?
Just because it's an older game. I'm just surprised generally by older games.
I think it's because I think it might have been because they may have VR of it.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. Good point.
Yep, so
I didn't think about that.
That would be the relevance of what has brought it in. Hey, at least this one we have pointed at something that makes sense. Unlike when the Sims 2 was in there and we're just like,
why?
Well, I don't know. It is. I don't know why.
It is what it is. The algorithm does not lie.
Number 7, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Again,
which is
another
probably
E3 title.
Which is like Watch Dogs.
They used game footage from the trailers.
Yep,
makes perfect sense.
And you've got that's true also for June. Is you probably a lot of these are like the E3 hype things that people made videos about talking about E3 and whatnot. So
news people like ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got number 6 is Planet Coaster. That is in, I believe, alpha.
Sure.
And from everything that I'm seeing, is a fantastic product as of right now.
It's the one that's not Roller Coaster Tycoon, but is everything that it should have been. Am I correct?
Correct. Yep. That is
outstanding. It's gonna be great.
Yep. And the number 5, Hearts of Iron 4.
No idea what this game is. Let me lay it on me.
I don't know. I just wrote down the list. I don't know really anything. I was hoping someone else would. So
Hearts of Iron 4 is the single most challenging people have played in decades. It is a war strategy game published by Paradox.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Much appreciated for your quick fingers and typing skills.
There you go. Number 4 comes in as Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
I believe this is once again another E3 title.
Yep.
And you can see how much hype that has gained by being number 4 on this list.
I mean, when YouTube has, really great access rights and a fantastic platform to stream E3, I'm not surprised by this.
Yep. Number 3, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which came out.
Which is kind of, I gotta say this, that's surprising to me because I didn't even know this game came out. Really? I feel like we've mentioned it, but I feel like this went completely under the radar. I have not seen this on Reddit. I've not seen, I feel like this got completely overshadowed by other games. Probably for me, Overwatch.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can see that. Overwatch did come out of a similar enough time, but hey, more power to them because Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I'm understanding, is to be fantastic.
I think what probably hurt it, the delay.
Yeah.
That brief little couple week delay just shoved it into a time period that was too distracting with other things.
That makes sense.
And so, yeah, because you're right. I mean, I've seen a couple news articles about it by little things, but nothing.
I haven't seen much about it at all.
Nothing big about it. So, yeah, it is an interesting spot here. Number 3. Number 2 is Dead by Daylight.
A zombie survival horror game?
I would assume so, but I don't know. I've never heard of it either.
It's an asymmetric survival horror game developed by Behavior Interactive and published by Starbreeze Studios. Oh. It was released June 14th.
Interesting little indie developer title, because I'm very unfamiliar with those publishers.
Yeah, well, we have to check out some of these things. Number 1 on the list is Minecraft Story Mode.
Totally understandable.
That is
Minecraft
the number 1
story mode. It's Telltale game
of 2016 of the Junes.
Specifically of the Junes.
2016 of the June.
We will get of the Julys shortly.
Well, hopefully we might not get it until August, for all we know.
Even if it's bi-monthly, it's still cool to have these kind of metrics. Like, the data is just really interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see. I think last month, if I remember correctly, it was like top grossing games, and it wasn't something I really was interested in. It wasn't, like, interesting enough.
Right.
To tell people what the top grossing games are. I'm like, that's just a popularity contest at that point.
Well, it's a sales pitch is what it is.
Yeah, basically. So, like, I'd much rather see what the actual, like, what people are paying or paying attention to on YouTube and what people are making content of, because it's what we do.
Definitely. Yeah.
So
we're creators.
So that's it. Yeah, that's it for this episode of the American Truck Podcast. Do me a favor. Let us know down below what things you think should have been in this list. What do you think should have been trending this month, and why isn't it? You know, like we mentioned Overwatch. Why isn't Overwatch trending? Is Overwatch going to be trending next month? I would guess.
Or if you have some predictions of games to come that you think will be trending,
yeah.
Or any of that information. And actually, if you put something down below, I'd be willing to play it on Tuesdays, because we're going to have a segment that'll end pretty quickly.
There you go. So you can have direct content in our channel here, and you get some feedback.
We could single-handedly change the algorithm.
Very well could. You could always push something up here onto the trending games. But make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you comment down below, and we will see you guys next week.